Good morning everyone. Today we are going to start with chapter number 19, excretory products and their elimination. Okay, so in this we'll discuss about the excretion process plus the different waste products which are released from the body. So we know that when we take in the food, this food it consists of carbohydrates, fats, proteins. These are the major food components. Okay, then vitamins and minerals. Carbohydrates are composed of carbon, hydrogen and oxygen. Fats are also composed of carbon, hydrogen and oxygen. And when we talk about proteins, carbon, hydrogen, oxygen, nitrogen and other minor elements. Okay, so when the digestion of these food component occurs in the body, carbon, hydrogen and oxygen, these components they are released from the body in the form of carbon dioxide and water. Okay, so this carbon dioxide is released out of the body through respiration, and water is also released out of the body in the form of sweat, or it gets vaporized, and when we respire then in the form of water vapor, this water it released out of the body. Now the component left, that the element left in our body is nitrogen, and nitrogen, for the removal of this nitrogen we have the complete excretory system in our body. So what we say that excretion is the process for the elimination of nitrogenous waste components. So what we say that excretion is a process for removal of nitrogen compounds from the body, because if these nitrogen waste compound they retain in the body, then they cause harm to our body organs. And when we talk about the human beings, we have kidneys in our body to remove the or to eliminate the nitrogenous compounds from the body. Now for excretion we understood that excretion is what? It is the process of removal. Excretion is the process of removal of nitrogenous waste compounds which are formed inside the body. So we say removal of nitrogenous waste substances. Okay, so this excretion is done not only of the nitrogen compound, but it is not that much easy to remove the nitrogen from the body. Nitrogenous compounds they are released along with the water. They are dissolved in water and in that form they are released. So on the basis of their dissolution, nitrogen compounds are different in different organisms. So first now we'll discuss about the nitrogen compounds, or we call it as excretory waste products. Excretory products and how they are eliminated from the body. So the first excretory product is ammonia. Ammonia is the compound which is found or which is formed in the aquatic organisms like fishes. Okay, even if we say that aquatic amphibians, this waste product or ammonia, it is very harmful and it may damage the internal organs if it stores inside inside or retain inside the organism body. So its removal is done fast. As soon as ammonia is formed, it is to be released out of the body. So we say that this ammonia is found in fishes, or we say that it is aquatic amphibians. So as soon as it is formed, its removal is must. So we say that it is removed from body as soon as it is formed. And for its removal, excess amount of water is required. So its removal, what we require? Excess amount of water. That's why these organisms like fishes and aquatic amphibians, they are present in water only, they survive in water only, and for them it is made easier to remove the nitrogenous waste compound, that is ammonia, from their body. And these organisms, those who release ammonia as their waste compound, waste product, then they are called as ammonotelic. They are ammonotelic. Second nitrogenous waste compound which is formed in the organism body is urea. Urea is the nitrogen compound which is formed in the body. That means we say that it is the ammonia only. It is when the nitrogen compounds, they are taken, like proteins are taken by the organism, that is broken down into amino acids, okay, and then it is converted into ammonia. But this ammonia is converted into urea, okay. Here ammonia is converted to urea, and this process occurs in liver. In organisms, ammonia is carried to the liver, okay, and ammonia is carried to the liver through blood, and in liver it is converted to urea, okay. So this urea is less toxic than ammonia and it does not require excess amount of water. This is the waste product in terrestrial animals. Terrestrial animals like mammals, okay. So these terrestrial animals, their waste product is urea, and this urea is formed by the breakdown of nitrogenous compounds like proteins inside the organism body, is converted into ammonia. This ammonia is carried to liver through blood, and from liver in liver this ammonia is converted to urea, and from urea this urea is released or taken to the kidney, where it is filtered out and is released outside the body. Next we talk about the third one, that is uric acid. Uric acid is least toxic. Though urea is less toxic than ammonia, whereas uric acid is least toxic, and it is released, or it is a waste product of birds or the animals living in desert area like camel, or we say desert, where the organisms, they release this uric acid along with little amount of water, very little amount of water, but still this is least toxic, uric acid. And the organism, those who are releasing uric acid, they are called as uricotelic, and these are called as ureotelic. These are the nitrogenous waste compounds which are formed in the organism body according to their natural habitat. Now we are discussing about the human physiology. So in this we have to discuss about the human excretory system. As this topic is a 10th standard topic also, okay, we have studied in 10th standard excretory system. Now see, human excretory system, it consists of two kidneys which are placed one on the left side and the other on the right side, left and right. Then two ureters, these are the tubular structures which brings the urine out from the kidneys, and that means both the kidneys, they have the ureters from the left kidney and from the right kidney. Okay, then from these ureters they combine in the, or they merge in the urinary bladder. Urinary bladder, where urine is stored, not for permanent but temporary. Okay, for some time the nitrogenous compound, or we say that urine, is stored, and then this urinary bladder has an opening called as urethra, through which the urine is released. Now let's discuss about the diagram of the excretory system. Now these two are the number one, and this is number one. These are adrenal gland. Adrenal gland. Adrenal gland is made for secretion of hormone adrenaline and noradrenaline. This we'll discuss in the next chapter, neural control. Okay. Then these are the two kidneys. This is the ureters, urinary bladder, and this opening of urinary bladder is called as urethra. Okay, so here the major role is played by the kidneys, that is kidneys meant for filtration of blood. And during this filtration the nitrogen compounds like urea is removed from the blood, and then the blood is sent back, means blood comes to the kidney for filtration, urea is released in kidneys, it is removed and is collected in the urinary bladder, and from urinary bladder it is released out of the body in the form of urine. So we'll discuss about the physiology or how this process takes place in the next video.